Welcome to another episode of Xclusive Takes. It is your boy, the Heartbreak Prince, and we are here today to talk about All Out and the match that was the match of the night between Adam Hangman Page, your AEW World Champion, versus the Proto Star, Kyle Fletcher. This match was an A1 banger. We talked about on Nighttime about Kyle Fletcher being involved in this match and the stipulations around this match, especially when it came to the Don Callis family not being able to be involved and putting Kyle Fletcher in this position where he was going to, where the focus was going to be on him and whether he could live up to being, in a main event match with the AEW World Heavyweight Champion Hangman Page and be able to handle that pressure and be able to handle being a main eventer going for the World Heavyweight Championship for the first time. And Kyle Fletcher gave us our answer of whether he would be able to handle that with a resounding yes. I mean, the swag, the arrogance, the bravado, everything oozing from Kyle Fletcher was just over 9,000. And the match that he put together, that he and Adam Hangman Page put together, was just magical. Listen, I really believe that what sent this match, just gave it that extra flavor, just gave it that extra bit of seasoning, was the commentary between Excalibur and Bryan Danielson. And there was a point in the match, I mean, because there was just so many hard hitting spots, but the Adam Hangman Page or Kyle Fletcher pinned Adam Hangman Page. And Adam Hangman Page kicked out, and Daniel Bryanson on the mic is just yelling, "He kicked out! He kicked out! Holy shit!" And it was so gripping, and the excitement of it, the crowd, just what we were watching and witnessing was just phenomenal. The back and forth between, and then there was a time during the match where Kyle Fletcher was just getting the best of Adam Hangman Page. And you could just see his confidence, his cockiness, his arrogance, whatever you want to call it, just growing. And he's just standing there and he's teasing Adam Hangman Page. Like Adam Hangman Page is giving him, like just hitting him and just giving him multiple blows, but it just having no effect on Kyle Fletcher. And he's just like, "Come on, hit me. Is that the best you got? Hit me." And it's just like this story of this old dog and this young buck here. And you just, it's this young pup is taking this old grizzly vet to his limits. And it's one of those things. At the same time, you're watching it and you're saying, "Oh my gosh, Kyle, what are you doing?" Like, you are playing with your food. And we all know that what happens when you just keep giving that old grizzly vet just opportunity after opportunity, that eventually they're going to find a way by whatever means. And in this case, guys, it was two devastating dead eyes. I mean, just diabolical dead eyes. That dead eye from the ring apron onto the table, devilish. But the second dead eye that Kyle Fletcher took from off the second rope, I was so surprised that Kyle Fletcher could even walk or move after that. That spot was just amazing, and it was awesome, and it just fit in the match perfectly from what they were doing and how the match was going and the way it was being delivered. That second dead eye off the second turnbuckle and into a buckshot lariat to pin Kyle Fletcher for the 1, 2, 3, just magnifique. And the thing I love the most is this picture here at the end of Kyle Fletcher just laying on the ring apron with Don Callis, kind of kneeling over him, whispering something. In my mind, I like to imagine he's saying, "You did good, kid. You did good." But he did. I mean, because Kyle Fletcher just really delivered. But Adam Hangman Page and Kyle Fletcher, I want to give them their flowers for what the match that they put together here and what they did at All Out, the way they put their bodies on the line, and just really just gave the fans their money's worth. It was just a phenomenal match. And Adam Hangman Page for me is my current my current vote for just wrestling champion of the year. I have just been so impressed and appreciative of Adam Hangman Page and just kind of what he's been doing for the AEW brand and how he's been carrying that brand. And I think it has to do just with how everything happened for him. The whole story of John Moxley with the title in the briefcase and trying to change like their industry, and Adam Hangman Page being like this old dog just on the come up, just trying to get back to his former glory. That whole story, and then when he talked about how he had the title the first time, he didn't really understand the weight of carrying like the championship gold for a major promotion. And now this time around, with him having the experience and understanding like what it means to be champion, you could just see it in the way that he's been carrying himself and carrying that championship. It just feels like every time something leads up to a championship title match, it just has this weight to it. And then the title matches themselves just deliver time and time again. Adam Hangman Page has been in some, as JR would say, some slobber knockers this year, and he has just delivered. And then of course Cal Fletcher, I can't leave him out, the proto star himself. Tony Khan and AEW and the rest of the team there should have no cause for hesitance to put the AEW title on Cal Fletcher in due time when it's his time, and be able to just toss him into the fire and let him cook. I truly believe that Cal Fletcher showed that he could handle that type of main event pressure and handle being able to perform under the bright lights, the big lights for a major wrestling promotion like an AEW. And that he could handle it and he could deliver. I can't say it enough. Just the match he put on, those dead ass that he took alone, and just the way he just sold, just the entertainment value of that match, just phenomenal. I those guys, I have to give them their credit. I have to give them their due. I just really appreciated that match. It was my favorite match of the night for AEW All Out. I want to know, what did y'all think about, Adam Hangman Page versus Cal Fletcher, the Proto Star? Was it your favorite match of the night at AEW All Out? Did you think it delivered? Do you think Cal Fletcher can carry the AEW brand in the future as, like, I don't want to say next in line, because listen, we know we got some heavy hitters still there in AEW that we have to contend with and deal with. MJF lurking in the wings, and we know what MJF is. We know what he's capable of. We know he's a former AEW champion. But I also think about the Hurt Syndicate and Bobby Lashley, because we know that they don't do anything but hurt people. And so we got to deal with that as well. But to have a young talent like Cal Fletcher in the mix, and for him to be in this main event with Adam Hangman Page and take Adam Hangman Page the distance. And Adam Hangman Page even gave Cal Fletcher his respect on AEW Dynamite, because I think it was well deserved. After watching a match like that, you can't do anything but have respect for a young talent like Cal Fletcher. And I believe that MVP, who also mentioned how he has shared and tried to help Cal Fletcher just with promos, like shared some knowledge about promo work and things of that nature, because I just believe even he sees something in Cal Fletcher. And I think the AEW fandom, those who watch the programming, probably see that Cal Fletcher is an excellent choice for the next kind of young star to kind of carry the brand forward. But what do y'all think? I'm interested to know if you're not an AEW fan, if you get an opportunity to check this match out, you won't be upset. I mean, this was just a great match. It was very entertaining. And I just want to give AEW their shout out, because I believe that AEW got it right. Now, look, this may not be your take. It may not be the right take, but it doesn't change the fact that it is an exclusive take. So with that said, please follow us on Facebook at the Exclusive Nights Podcast. You can catch us on X at the XK Podcast. We're on TikTok at the Exclusive Nights. And if you're checking us out right here on YouTube, we appreciate it at the Exclusive Nights Podcast. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, because we're going to continue to bring you that content the one way and the only way we know how to, and that is the exclusive way. So listen, I appreciate everybody checking us out, checking me out. And I got one more for you because see, we know this has been a rough week here, between schedules and life and but we got one more for you, and that's going to be coming up a little bit later on today. So please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so that you can check out the next video that'll be out today on whether NXT got it right. Appreciate your time. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. Peace.